Hold on, let me talk for a minute. Hold on, let me talk for a minute. Hold on, let me talk for a minute.
Oh my gosh. Did y'all hear that new album, Legends Never Die, from, what's his name, Juice Wrld? I think that's the Lucid Dreams cat, right? It's like, what's up with this? Like, I was so angry. I'm like, oh my gosh. Let me pull up there. Why in the world are everybody looking for Juice Wrld? Who the hell is Juice Wrld? So I looked it up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate Juice Wrld. Until I started reading about him and I actually listened to his music. I was like, man, this is absolutely really powerful. It's crazy. Even just listen to the introduction and read about and listen to some of the songs. I'm like listening to it. Y'all know I'm a music cat, right? I'm listening to some of the violin work, some of the piano work, some of the guitar stuff. He got some stuff that really got some really good grooves to it. And the beats is popping. The producers did a great job. So here's the situation. I didn't even realize it's called, what is it called? Emo rap. First of all, I'm not even attracted to that type of stuff, but I understand it. That's the thing. People, a lot of times, reject what they don't understand. And when I understood that what he was trying to get accomplished, emo rap, I said, oh, so this is what he's trying to do. And it started to make sense to me. And I listened and it started to make, and so what is the point of this message? I think a lot of times we all reject stuff that we don't understand. Oh, stick to the process, stick to the process. No. It's because you don't understand it. No, Lily, I know, I understand it. I just don't like it. No, I promise you, you don't understand it, right? Stick to the price process. Oh, you got to do this. You got to say it like this. Then you got to do this. Then you got to do this. Then you got to TO. Well, no, LA, I don't want to do it that way. I'm successful doing it my way. Not as successful as you could be. I mean, it's just, I just really find that to be the case no matter what. I think even I had a sales guy tell me, I was doing the process, and I was selling like 8 cars a month. Then I started doing my own process and I started making 16 cars a month. Okay, well, let me show you how you should have done it, right? You do the process, you're selling 8 cars a month. Then you go to an expert and say, hey, this is exactly what I'm doing. What adjustments should I make? And they'll tell you, okay, hey, do this. Then you end up selling 24 cars a month. See, but because you leaned upon your own understanding, right? It says in the Bible, thou shalt not, don't lean upon thine own understanding, right? Because you only know what you know, right? But when you go to the people who, been doing it 10, 20, 30 years, we talked about the other day, we talked about having wisdom. We talked about having mentors, right? Going to people who know this daggum stuff, right? Because you're going to get stuck in your own little ways. It's amazing to me how, somebody, when they're brand new, they do so well, like their first 1, 2, 3 months, but then they start cutting corners, right? Snipping away. Oh, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it like that. And then the numbers go down and then they hit a slump and you can't even figure out why you're experiencing the challenge you're experiencing. Maybe it's because of the changes you made. Maybe it's just because you're in a slump, right? I just talked to a gentleman yesterday. Part of the conversation, you've all heard me say it before, is life. Man, sometimes life is just like, you know what? You said you want to do this great thing. How bad you really want it? And how bad you really want it? I'm just going to keep pushing up against you. I'm going to keep whipping that ass until I find out how bad you want it. Till you get, big and bad enough and bold enough to push back. Now, here's the thing. When you push back based on what you think, you're only going to get us so far. But when you push back based on what your mentors have shared with you, even though you didn't understand it, right, you still execute it, man, I'm telling you, you can actually get pretty powerful. So what's my message for today, y'all? How about we kind of change how we're looking at some things? How about we change our paradigm? I didn't like Juice Wrld until I began to understand what he was trying to get accomplished. You don't like your process, you don't like this, you don't like that. Well, you can name anything that you don't like. And then really learn, you should really just dive deep into the things that you think you don't like. Oh, I don't like Broadway. Okay, well, learn about it. Learn about it. Like, get some real education on some stuff. It was that way for me with Hamilton, right? Everybody was like, oh, this Hamilton thing. And I would listen to it and I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever, right? But when I listened to the whole thing all the way through, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. My man Lynn killed it. Like, and then you learn about how it all developed, and he was at the White House, and you like, this kid is on to something. And so I'm just saying, y'all, man, if we learn about some stuff. It's like the whole don't judge a book by its cover type of thing. Open the daggum book up and read the daggum thing. All right. So appreciate everybody watching, and until next time.
Thanks for allowing me to talk for a minute. Thanks for allowing me to talk for a minute. Thanks for allowing me to talk for a minute.